Hello YouTubers. Well, it's been 4 months since I bought the Victa 80V lithium ion chainsaw, and I haven't had a chance to use it or try it on anything. And here we are. I've got a piece of a tree that my son cut down with the chainsaw. I bought my son a chainsaw, and the 80V one, and he chopped this tree down. It's a fair chunk of a thing, but overall it's only a fairly small piece, I suppose. You're looking at about 350mm diameter there, and a bit of a lump on the side here. So what I'm going to do today is just have a bit of a demo and see how the chainsaw goes. I'm just going to slice it up into as many slices as I can, and give you a demo of how it cuts. Since the last video of the case and the chainsaw itself, Bunnings have clearanced a lot of all their items, and I was able to pick up some extra batteries for $50 each instead of the normal 200 odd that they were. So I've now got 4 batteries. Yeah, you can see they're all fully charged, and not that I'm expecting to use that many batteries on this. Hopefully it'll only be 1 or less, but I've got no shortage of batteries now to worry about cutting logs up or anything else with all the rest of the 80V range of equipment. I've got a number of extra pieces now. They were selling everything so cheap. It was worthwhile buying some. Cheaper to buy the whole unit now than it was to buy spare parts for anything that got broken. So there's the chainsaw, as we've seen in the past. It's all ready to go. Batteries there, and I'll just chop up this log and give you a bit of a demo on how that goes. So I'll just pause this. I'll mount it on a tripod, and then I'll come back shortly. I'll just pause this for a second. Okay, here we go. Victa 80V lithium ion chainsaw. First use, chop this log up. We'll see how we go. How long the battery lasts. Start. Safety's on. Push the button. Away we go. Well, there you have it. We're about halfway through that log. Well, not even quite that, so that's a number of cuts at this stage. Just a bit of an indication. So we've still got plenty of power. We're down to 1 lead. So we're down to about 25% power. So at this stage I'll keep going and see how long it takes to flatten one battery. Okay, so there you have it. It's beeping. Got a red light showing there. I'm not even sure what that is. I might have to look at the book to tell what that is. The red light's flashing there, and I'd say it's out of power. Definitely no power left in that. So, okay, so that's sent a battery flat in, well, I don't know, 10 cuts perhaps. So I'll have to change that. And at this stage, we'll see how we go. So I'll just pause that again. Okay, so we've got a new battery in it, ready to go. Battery number 2. And you'll see by the length of the video how long it's taken to chew that up. So it's taken a little while. So which isn't too bad. It's reasonable. I mean, originally with the mower you'd get your 2 batteries, and I was lucky enough to buy 2 extra ones really cheap. So at this stage we're probably getting close to halfway through that log. It's a fair lump of a log too, and it's extremely hard. Victa claim 150 cuts per charge. However, I would assume they would be cutting pine logs or something, something a bit softer than this. This is an extremely hard tree, so it's pretty good. But it was cut down with one in the first place, and anyway, so well, I'll just keep going with the second battery. Okay, there you go. I'm not going to cut any more at this point in time. That's running about 20 minutes on the video, so at this stage on the second battery I've still got 2 leads. So cutting with hardwood, and you can see the size of the trunk. It's a fair chunk of a tree, so it is pretty heavy on the batteries as far as that's concerned. But as you saw, there's nothing. It's not stalling. It's tough to push. You can see by the pattern in the timber how hard it is. It's quite firm to push. So, but that was starting with a brand new one, new chain, new machine. But I think all in all, that's cutting pretty well. There's no hesitations in its cutting. It's certainly, to me, I'm no chainsaw expert either, but it's certainly cutting as well as a petrol one without any dramas. I've had no stallage there, albeit that it is hard to push through, but being a fair chunk of hardwood, I would imagine that would be expected. You'd have that same trouble with any type of petrol version. So there you go. That's hope that helps someone. If you can grab these, and there's still any running around. Bunnings were selling them the last I heard when I bought the last one for my son, 58 bucks for the chainsaw skin, or console as they call them. Can't go wrong with that. If there's any still around, you want to lap them up and grab them as quick as you can, and any batteries that are left over, because you'll need a few extra batteries going by that. So that's about halfway through that log, and that's cutting pretty well. Pretty good effort, I think, for the Victa 80V lithium-ion chainsaw. Grab them while you can. Thanks for watching. Well, here we go. I'll keep cutting. I've been through 2 batteries so far, and they get a little bit warm to the point where the battery charger itself only comes on with the fan blowing as they get extremely hot, and the fan comes on until it cools it down to a stage where it can start charging, the charging process. So there we go. I'm on with the 3rd battery. I've cut it sideways now, and I've just chopped a couple of chunks off this way instead of the little slivers like before, and that'll finish her off. 2 batteries to go.
going down to Woolies.
Alright.
Just about done.
Yeah, that's all chopped up now. So I don't know how small the pieces he'd want, but...
I don't know, so it's sitting back. I don't even know if they want it.
Yeah, well, that's right.
I mean, he'll want it, but I don't know if he wants it.
Nah. Yeah. Alright, that's it. So there you have it. It's all chopped up. That's the last bit I can see. Quite good. Hard to cut. Very hard bit of hardwood. But yeah, I certainly can't see any problems with it. As a handyman thing or something to take away camping, to clear your camping area and chop up some firewood and stuff, ideal. Nice and quiet and quick and easy, no mess, no petrol to worry about, no fumes, no pull start. Just plug in the battery and away you go. Just make sure you do have a couple of spares. Okay, that's it, part 2 of this chainsaw review. Hope that's helped somebody, so thanks for watching. Bye.